Okay, I think we're going to be live, guys. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, welcome guys. We are live. I had to check my phone. I'm going live on a new platform, so we'll see how that works, or streaming platform that is. Obviously, I'm on Amazon Live as a platform. But anyway, guys, hopefully this is going to go smooth. I can't get it to do the full HD filming without upgrading, so we're going to test it out today, see how it goes. Looks like my OBS isn't working anyway. And let me see. Let's close that right there. And I want to see if I can check it out, guys, for myself. But anyway, I am live with Jenny Lee, guys, and we have Sunday self-care. We're going to be talking anti-aging, that kind of stuff today. I'm going to be doing some anti-aging skincare, talk about some other stuff, so because it's skincare from within, all that good stuff. But let me see if we can see me live, and I want to see how it looks in person. And there I am. I want to see how it looks. Good. In person. Okay, so it's not. And there I am. Recording at HD, but it looks really good. Because I'm going to practice on OBS. I may even try to go live right after this one, guys, just to test it out on OBS. But let me see how we are here. Recording at HD, but it looks really good. Okay, I can't complain. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's get in here so that I can. Okay, so I can see the chat and also a reply in real time. Alrighty, again, Life with Jenny Lee here, guys. We're going to be talking about anti-aging stuff. We have a fun live coming up, and hopefully, if it goes smooth tonight, that means it'll go smooth for Prime Week, because I have not been able to live stream without being kicked off on Prime Week in years, because my internet's not good enough when it's that busy. But we're doing so good right now, and I've never been able to live stream from a web-based streaming platform. So I'm pretty excited, guys. But anyway, again, I'm Jenny Lee, guys. I do mostly over 40 type of stuff: fashion, beauty, anti-aging. And today I even have a couple of men's things in here, because guess what? They worry about anti-aging as well, because we all get wrinkles as we get older. We all slow down as we get older. So I'm happy that I can be showing you some of the ways that I help kind of combat that. I don't even know if I say combat, flow with it is how I'd like to say. Because I'm not trying to stop aging. I'm just trying to flow with it and make the best of it. That's how I look at it, guys. Because I am actually proud of my war marks, is what I call them, my wrinkles. So I'm not wanting to look 20 myself, but I do want to look like I have a glow. I want to have like a youthful glow. And a lot of that actually starts from within, guys, taking care of your body. So we'll get into that. Let's see. We have a lot in here today. I have to get to this side right here. So I'm actually starting with the creatine today. Oh, what did I not go for? NAD? We're going to be starting with some creatine today, guys, because it has had some recent research in it that is very promising for aging. Because I know if you've seen that creatine, you may be wondering, why am I putting a pre-workouts in here? Well, I'm not putting it in here for a pre-workout, guys. There's actually been legit research on creatine for aging, kind of helping to slow down the the aging thinking process, where you're not forgetting as much. But the creatine is like fuel for your muscles. Well, your brain could be using that fuel as well, and that's what the research has said, that it can even help slow down Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. So I've really been excited about it. And the dosing for if you're going to be taking it for aging is not like if you're taking it for working out. You're not going to load up on it right before you do your exercising. And I do exercise, or at least I'm trying to get back into it. And I do encourage exercising. But again, we're going to be taking it every day, regardless of if you exercise. But if you are exercising every day, take it before that. And if you're exercising every day, you could take maybe an extra one than what you would normally take just every day. Now, I think the normal dose every day is definitely not what's in here, because this one you do 5 gummies at a time. But you get like a total of, I'm trying to see where it's at. It was a total of way more than what you needed. So I just take 1 to 2 of these a day. And these also have some of my biotin in them, guys, which I talk about a lot. And that one's great for all ages. But especially as we age, because we start to have hair thinning, we're not having as full of hair. So that biotin's especially important. So this has your biotin, collagen, same kind of thing, all in one little, look at that, individual gummies. You know, they're not going to dry out or anything like that. And they are super tasty. I've already had mine for today, so I'm not going to be taking another one. Welcome, Karen. How are you today? I am great. I am doing good. How about you? Let's see. Let me make sure there's nobody in these comments blowing this up. Woo! Okay. So again, this is also very tasty. Collagen. We also have BCAA, myoinosol, L-glutein, and more. So again, it's L-vitamin D3, which again, I don't know. I don't think I ended up keeping the vitamin D in there. Vitamin D is another one that I personally advise taking as you age. But again, it's really all ages or all adult ages, because here in the Midwest we don't get enough sun, and they have randomly tested people just to see, and almost all of our vitamin D's are low unless we're taking it, because we just don't get a lot of sun. So if you're in a place where you're not getting a lot of sun, I mean, if you're in Florida or California, you're out in that sun a lot, you probably don't need vitamin D. But for the rest of us, we do, and this has it in there. So this is just kind of your all-in-one gummy, guys. Now, on to the next one, which is more targeted towards the female viewers tonight. That's right, Karen. Yeah, because creatine's for men and women, guys, aging. Now, this one here is going to be more towards women because it's for perimenopause. So if you are going through perimenopause, I'm actually in menopause, probably coming out of it. This is a great one. And actually, I did some research on it. This would actually still be good for even menopause, guys, not just perimenopause. But in it, we have your, what they call it, pericytonin complex, which is MX9 purified cytoplasmic pollen extracts, saffron, sigma extract, and vitamin E. And basically, it just kind of helps you when you have the low energy. And obviously, you're getting some vitamin E in there, sleep disturbances. So it just kind of helps calm the nervous system, anxiety, mood swings, hot flashes. So again, this is actually going to be good. Perimenopause and up, guys. And do I take it? Occasionally. I actually am pretty good at not taking anything for my menopause, but there are some nights or some days where it really, really gets to me. Like, I'm not on hormone replacement, guys. That's why I'm starting to come out of it. It's been many, many years of dealing with it. But some nights I just can't sleep. And sometimes my nerves are extra bad. I don't know, was that lipstick or food? Sometimes my nerves are extra bad, especially when I'm driving and stuff. And there's been some research on that too, about getting nervous in a car in menopause. Yeah, they actually studied that. So I get a lot of that. And that's where things like this help. I don't have to get a prescription. I don't have to do anything special. I can just get this, and I can just take one. Usually I would take it before bed, but sometimes in the morning, if I'm starting off just really anxious and irritable, boom, pop one of these bad boys. And I think it's, one capsule as needed. Or actually, they probably say take it every day so you can prevent it. They come like so. And of course, if you do, because most people I know have a lot harder time in menopause than I do. And I'm not saying that I don't have a hard time. I the hot flashes, night sweats, irritability, brain fog, all of that. I get it. But I used to have migraines before menopause, guys. I mean, like debilitating, life altering migraines. 5 to 7 days a week. It was a pretty bad. I mean, it was very depressing and affected my life pretty bad. And then when I went into menopause, boom. I seldom get a migraine now, guys, unless my ovary still shoots out some estrogen. I had hysterectomy myself, my ovary, so every now and again you get a little shoot of estrogen out there, or when my blood pressure is high. Otherwise, I don't hardly get them. So I'm not a big wanting to take hormones for myself. I'm definitely not against them because they help a lot of people. But I don't need them because I don't want to get any more migraines. So I have such a fear of getting a migraine from taking anything for menopause. That's why I don't really take anything. Not because I'm against it, and not because I don't hate hot flashes myself, but just because it's so much better not having migraines. Anyway, I digressed on a whole long story that nobody need to hear, but it leads me right into this next item that we have, guys, which is DIM. And this I don't see a lot of people talking about. And at my last job, guys, as a nurse practitioner, I actually did hormone replacement, like not taking it. I administered it and prescribed it. And we actually did often recommend DIM. Now, DIM is over the counter, so they didn't need a prescription for that. And believe it or not, I actually recommended it to both men and women. So there's a little side note to you guys. Like when I was doing the research for this live about people using it for aging, I mostly just seen women come up about the benefits of DIM for women, but you can actually, men can take this too. I would say on an average, if you're over 40 and a male, you don't need a DIM, but a lot of males these days take testosterone, whether it be a shot, an implant, or gel. And that's where this DIM really comes in handy, because whenever you take synthetic testosterone, your body's not making it. It also increases your estrogen. So maybe you guys didn't know that. And this can help with that. So if you are on testosterone and you are a male out there, guys, and maybe you're a little bit more emotional than normal, maybe you have a little bit of chest tenderness or something like that, before you need to take any other prescriptions or maybe even lower your dose, think about taking DIM. Now, as far as women go, we'll go into that. The DIM actually helps guide the estrogen to a pathway that's going to be beneficial. So it helps with the menopause. It helps with the fluctuating estrogen. So I'd like to see if there's a lot of studies on this in menstruating females, on how this might help them. Younger females that are, still thinking about having kids. I don't know if I would recommend this because it might affect fertility. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I don't really know if it's been studied in that. But for women, guys, over 40 and menopause, perimenopause, this can actually be a lifesaver, helping you with the hot flashes, the irritability, the night sweats, all that good stuff, again, because it just kind of helps guide that estrogen. And if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you where this actually comes from. Do you guys, anybody out there? Karen, do you have any guesses? I don't see you saying anything. User 348, anybody have any idea where this comes from? Actually, it's a natural occurring substance, guys, that your stomach makes when you eat broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, and things like that. So if you're eating a lot of that, you might not even need the DIM. But just an FYI, the more you know, guys, the more you know. Okay, guys, now, did I even highlight that DIM? I sure hope I had this highlighted this time. What was that other one I was on? Hope I didn't have that feminine in there. Well, if we did, I'm just going to tag both of them because I'm going to put some videos up after this. But anyway, guys, then this one does say for her, but honestly, I mean, I don't think it would matter. If, again, I suggested earlier if you're taking it because you're on testosterone. One a day, I think is what it is. Yeah, that's all I would recommend. Okay, guys, now we're going to go on to another one of my lifesavers. One that I probably use more often than the others, and one that technically is actually good for all ages. But what I specifically like about this brand and this combination is they've actually marketed and combined two for menopausal women. Yeah, actually, we're going to be starting with the wake up one. So that one I have alone just so you could actually see it. But this is the Can I Boost. It helps with focus, energy, and it's just like you actually do have a little bit of medicine in here. I'm thinking it was like caffeine was what was in it to kind of help wake you up. And you're just going to do, I think it's like 10 sprays whenever you need it. If I use it in the morning. I definitely don't use this one as much as this one. I find a lot of times, guys, and it has gotten worse with the menopause. If I do too much caffeine or too much of the things that actually stimulate the things that wake you up in the morning, I can get a little jittery, anxious, and make my nerves worse. And not necessarily am I more awake and more focused. This one definitely isn't as bad, but I can control it, better by only doing a few sprays instead of a whole bunch. But I will only use this one if I really, really need it. But the sleep ones, I'm always up on. So that's going to bring me to the second one where they're combined, and they combine these for menopausal women, guys. And again, this one here has melatonin. I think it was like L-theanine. So it had like a couple different ingredients that help you sleep all in a spray. So you don't have to worry about taking a pill. A lot of melatonins or chewables or gummies. Nope, just spray this right in there. And since it's going under your tongue, it works a little bit faster than if you swallowed it. So 10, 15 minutes, you start feeling it. And they're travel friendly. My only complaint is you don't get very much. This one's already almost out. So I should probably contact the brand, guys, and see if they'll send me some more. Okay, I'm just checking to see if we have any comments, because this one I can't see. They're travel friendly. My only complaint is you don't get no chats as of right now. Okay, now we're on to another, I guess you could say, vitamin that I recommend in aging. And this one, again, depending on your dietary habits, you may want to start this one earlier, but definitely over 30 or over 40, and that is omega-3. Lots of benefits to omega-3 besides your cholesterol in your heart. Can also help with the joints. And as you guys know, or maybe you don't, or maybe I'm just the first time you ever heard this, as we age, we tend to get arthritis. We tend to get squeaky joints. And omega-3 can really help with that. Now, this one, again, because I love whenever my vitamins have extra vitamins, and it's less I have to take in one day. These ones also have vitamin D. As I mentioned, I need that in the Midwest. K2, Q10, and astaxanthin. Okay, so we have a couple other ingredients in there to help with that. And then this one here, one reason it's my favorite, these little bad boys don't leave an aftertaste, and they're not even that big. Look, I think you only take, what, 4? And I don't know if you've seen some of the fish oil tablets or omega-3s. They can get pretty big. These are pretty small, easy to swallow. And no aftertaste, no fishy burps, nothing like that. And I am pretty consistent on taking these ones. And to this day, I've not had any aftertaste or anything. And again, you're just going to take 4 a day. And again, I suggest this for anyone over 30, 40 years old. Younger if you have a really bad diet. Like our president. I'm sure he's been taking this for a while, and I hope he has been. So there you go. Okay, guys, now we have another one that I don't talk about as much, but I actually have been using it for, like, when I say a year, I think it has been a year that I've been using sea moss. And that's sea moss, guys. The one I have right now is BioLore. We have the grape soda. Super fun, super tasty. Now, if I don't put it in a recipe, because I do that, I take a spoonful every day, guys. Every day, just put it in there, keep it in the refrigerator, and spoon one in. And that is because When I started it, it was because someone sent it to me. I'd never really heard about it, to be honest. So I did a little bit of research. And the research that I found was it reminds me a lot of the benefits and everything of collagen. Kind of helps your skin, your nails, almost like a glow from within. And a side note, which if you're aging like me, it seems to be something we talk about a lot. It helps me go to the bathroom. So I'm all about it, guys. So I've been using, again, I had mango flavored, I think, before. I really like this one because it's fun. It's really fun to actually put it in sauces and stuff as well. I forget to do it a lot, but it is actually tasty in there. But again, I'm taking a spoonful every day. Just take a spoon, you're good. And again, it's just one of those things that I have been really finding helps with my glow. I feel like my skin's more radiant. I don't look as hollow. My nails, hair, all of that, it helps. I do take biotin with it, but I'm telling you, I was already taking biotin when I started the CMOS. And again, someone sent it. I didn't know if I would be consistent, and I have because I really noticed a difference. So yeah, I've actually fallen in love and become a big fan of CMOS. And actually, if I had to choose between a CMOS and collagen, I would pick CMOS for sure. I have to admit, I don't see a whole lot of difference when I take collagen, but I continue to take it because I don't want weakening of my nails, hair, and skin as I age. So at least it helped me, stay baseline. Biotin, I see the biggest difference with my hair, and then I feel like my skin, the CMOS gives me any bigger difference than anything. Okay, now guys, we're on to another one that also has had a lot of research recently in aging, and that is NAD plus. If you guys haven't heard, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Hold on, wait. How did I switch up? And I'm going to tell you all about it, but let me get on to it here, so I don't miss anything. Okay, so we got this one here is also made in the USA, guys. So if you'd like to buy made in the USA, big plus right here. Formulated with Versatile. This is again for men and women. And I've been taking NAD, I think, for 6 months now, guys. Do I notice a difference? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I do, but I'm going to keep with it because of the research that's come out. Boost cellular energy daily, which is supposed to, again, help with the brain fog, memory, your overall energy levels. Sharpens focus, mental clarity without the jitters. Healthy aging support by supporting cellular health. I just ordered a new thing too that they have had some recent research on, but I'm going to say that for whenever it comes. DNA integrity. Again, this is going to help support mitochondrial function, which, if you know anything about Alzheimer's, that's what's affected is the mitochondrial. Okay. So again, I've been taking this for like 6 months. I suppose maybe I do get more energy in the morning, but I'm going to stay with it because almost everybody in my family that actually lived long enough to get dementia got dementia. So I don't want dementia, guys. I already have a terrible memory and have. I'm like really smart, but I have a very short memory. It's like I would say more of like a selective memory. It's kind of what it is. Because I'll also be the one that has a photographic memory. Sometimes I remember the weird thing that somebody said that nobody else remembers. That wasn't even said important. So anyway, guys. Okay, hold on. What's this? Let me checking myself out there. Okay, so now the next thing we have up, again, men and women. Because again, we're both aging. I'm trying to think of where did I put it. Oh, here it is. And that's minoxidil, guys. Now, I got to say, I'm pretty bummed about this fact. Minoxidil. Oh, my battery's running low. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, guys. If I don't catch this in time, this is going to die right on me. Ugh. I'm coming. Ugh. There. I think we caught it in time. It just came unplugged. I got a magnetic charger for the laptop, and it just falls off sometimes. Okay, that's minoxidil. Now, what am I bummed about is apparently it is toxic to dogs, guys. Even a tiny bit, even if you put in your hair and get it on your blanket or your pillow and they touch, it could be fatal. So I unfortunately have not started minoxidil. I stocked up on it and was getting ready to start it, guys, because I do have some hair thinning up here on the side. The only thing really super effective over the counter is minoxidil. But I did learn you can actually get a prescription for it. So maybe I'll do that. But you do want a 5%, guys. This one is that. I think this one is a cream. It also has keratin in it. I have actually used it a couple of times because I tested this one and a couple other ones for a couple weeks before I learned that it was toxic to animals. So luckily it did not hurt her, but I definitely wanted to share this one in here, guys. And who else? Mamdani, the New York mayor. If you guys didn't see, he's what, in his 30s, right? A lot younger than me, but he just said on TV that he uses minoxidil, and Hassan Piker had actually recommended it to him. So there you go, guys. I'm keeping up with all the trends and all of the latest podcast bros, what they use for their hair thinning as well, and they're a lot younger. So actually, as you can see, you can start minoxidil whenever you start to notice hair thinning. You don't have to wait till you're 50, over 40, or anything like that. I know a lot of men actually do start in their 20s, early 30s. So this is definitely be something you want to stock up, maybe even get stock in, unless, of course, you have a pet. Okay, now, next thing we have up, and I think I got this one in because we're going to be going into taking my makeup off and skincare soon, guys. We have the SPF, tinted SPF. And I wanted to add this, and basically any of the tinted moisturizers will do. This is one of my favorite ones because it's super affordable, easy to put on. I just put it in my hands, put it on. Now I have a little bit of tinted foundation is what I would actually call it. And we have SPF because SPF is very important. And I would argue any age, because when you get to my age, if you hadn't been using SPF, it's going to show. And it looks like my internet is starting to give out now, guys. I see me, at least it's not looked in the past. Looks like it's starting to buffer a little bit. Looks like it's starting to buffer. But anyway, here it is, guys, here on my hand. And I may end this live and try to restart it on OBS so I can test it out as well. We got halfway through this anyway, right? Yeah. So the only other thing I had after this, which I will do it besides taking off the makeup, is my red light. So I do want to actually, I wanted to add, okay, I can add that for the next one. I actually wanted to show you guys my red light before we go in the next one, and have it right here because red lights are great for aging, guys. And of course, they can help boost your mood. They can help with recovery. But I basically get a red light for aging, guys. I have the lamp right here. But what I like about this one is you can actually take this off of here like so and wear it as a belt. I have the belt here so you can actually tie that up. This lamp holder, whatever you want to call it, it's really adjustable, so I can get this at my face. This is how I usually do it. And then I just chill out for like a half an hour, watch some TV, do something maybe even while I'm doing my bedazzling. I've been bedazzling. I'll just sit under the red light, guys. And it's very, very nice. You can set it on a timer. It's got different intensities and modes, I guess you would call it. So here's one, as you can see. And then we can change like the intensity of it. And then here's what I mean by modes. These different modes scare my dog. And then here's like a timer. So I usually just set it to like this and then set a timer, and I do something for like a half an hour, 20 minutes. And I'm really big on that because, again, it's anti-aging, guys. Now it looks like I'm not buffering. See, okay, well, if I'm not buffering now, guys, I'm going to keep going on this streaming platform. I'm not going to be able to add my leg massager like I wanted to, but I'm sure I'll get it for Prime Week. So I'm not that stressed. Today's was mostly just to kind of practice on this. And I like how now it just kind of went right back to being good. Okay. I did want to practice, though. I'm not going to lie. I did want to practice on on OBS as well, because I just tried to go on OBS a minute ago. It wouldn't let me. But I'll wait until we end this one, because I already have everything added in here. Okay, so as soon as I end this one, guys, I'm going to be going live directly again just to test a few things out. Now, we're going to actually take off my makeup and get into some aging skincare, guys. And now, the makeup remover that I have isn't specifically anti-aging, but what it is, super hydrate, which is super important when you're aging, because if you use a cleanser that's over drying and you're older, you're battling dry skin now. So I just advise and suggest that you use one that's super hydrating. Most of the balms and oils that I have found pretty much are pretty hydrating. I usually use an oil or a balm every day, guys, to get my makeup off. And then I'll go in with a deep cleanse if I'm extra oily or have a lot of buildup, or at least once a week, and some exfoliating in there. But definitely not every day am I doing a deep cleanser, guys. Anything like I'm always using a balm. So we're going to be using this one, which is an essential cleansing balm. Again, it has like BPH. I mean, look, BHP something for hydrating, guys. Let me get to it and see. BHA, I was close. AHA and LHA. Okay, to help hydrate with hyaluronic acid for deep cleansing, pore cleansing, Korean skincare. And I haven't seen Korean skincare really. Thank you, Karen. Woo! Welcome. Hi, baby. Now my dog's over here scared because we had that red light on for a minute. I don't even know why it even scares her. She's scared of the silliest things. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, you want to come over to Mommy? Come here. Okay, I didn't think you did. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh, Korean skincare isn't really marketed as for mature skin, and I don't see a lot of older, more mature influencers talking about it, but I think it is, because a lot of the stuff I get has anti-aging stuff in it. And even if it doesn't, it's so hydrating and it gets such a glow that in itself gives you like a youthful appearance. So I am a big proponent of Korean skincare, guys. And this is one. And this is actually a really nice balm as well. So we're going to take that lid off, guys. And what I have is my face towels right here. I already have one wet to actually help me remove this, just so you know. So after I actually get this makeup off, we'll go over the wipes that I'm going to be using. But here we go. You're just going to kind of twist that up. Did you see that? It popped out before I could even show you. Twist that ball up into your hands. I'll keep dropping stuff, guys. Okay. So now that we have this twisted and we've scooped some up, oh my goodness. I'm just not going to be able to put that lid on right now. Okay, so we're going to take the balm, get it in your hands, let it melt, and then just melt it and massage it all over your face, just like so. And I have that glue up in my eyebrows, and you can see that's taking that right off. And then I save my eyes for last because I'm not going to be able to see when I do it. and then just let it melt it right off. You guys see that? And then all my makeup's coming off, and I am left with clean, hydrated skin. Again, not anything specifically anti-aging in this balm, but it's so hydrating. To me, it is great for mature skin, guys. Of course, I would say a lot of the oils and balms are, but this one especially because it's got all the hydrating ingredients in it. So it's like skincare and makeup removing. That's right, Karen. And user 386. Okay, guys, now let's dry my face. And we're going to be using, I think I already have one out, a towel here by Clean Towels or Clean Skin Club. Oh, it's already getting in my eye. Let's go ahead and kind of get this out. And these are actually disposable face towels designed for aging. That's why they're called healthy aging. Now, again, they themselves aren't necessarily having anything anti-aging in them, but they are hydrating face towels, guys. Also, they stay bacteria free, help support the skin barrier. And with actually 96% of skin overall health improved, but it's made from a 100% bio-based viscose. You see that? And I think it had, is it hyaluronic acid that's in it? It helps lock in hydration. So it did have something in it, but it wasn't anti-aging per se. It was something for hydrating. Glycerin enhanced. So there we go. So I love these guys, and I'm telling you, since I've been using them, I don't have to drag the makeup or the towel on my face, especially when you use like a balm like that. You can easily just dry it off. I use it for my toners. I use them for basically everything. I have really become addicted to these clean skin towels. I have not only the healthy aging ones, though. I have the sensitive skin ones. I have the regular ones, the aging ones, and gosh, it seems like I have 4 or 5. That might be just 4 because I think I just named 4, right? I have a lot of the Clean Skin Club skin towels, guys. Those are one of my favorites, though, because it does have the glycerin. I think the sensitive skin one does, too. So, again, it helps keep from drying your skin out, guys. Helps keep you from having to drag whenever you dry your face. And now we can actually get into some anti-aging things. And we're going to be starting with, but now, what do we got? We've got our Dual Effect PDRN, and I think it was retinol. Let me see. I think that is retinol. Let me see. Okay. That is retinol. Let me see. Okay, so let's go to that. PDRN for sure. Hold on. PDRN for sure. I don't want it to sit here and hear myself. Hold on. PDRN for sure. I don't want it to. Hold on. PDRN for sure. Okay, so we've got PDRN. Okay, so it had something else in it too. It wasn't just PDRN. Ceramide. Okay, so oh my gosh, why is that not? Ceramide. Why is that? Why am I echoing like that? I don't want to sit here and hear myself. But anyway, guys, it is anti-aging. It is a serum. It's in a nice glass bottle. Let me get in my chat to make sure Karen's not over here blowing it up. And it's a great one to actually start your night skincare with because, again, it is going to be anti-aging, help give you that glow. And maybe one of the only PDRN ones we have. PDRN, which is salmon sperm or salmon DNA, has many, many benefits, but one of them is anti-aging. And again, it doesn't get a lot of attention for that because it's mostly the younger people. Look at how the applicator is. It's mostly younger people talking about it. And so I don't think they really care that it's anti-aging, but I'm obsessed. So if I see something with PDRN in it, I'm all about it, guys, because it not only gives me a glow, but it also, what I would describe it, the PDRN is plumping my skin. So then whenever it's plumped out, you don't have as many wrinkles as well as that glow. So I end up with just a nice, more youthful appearance. And so this is one that I am pretty consistent with using every night. I start off with this one after, actually I would usually tone. Did I not put a toner in there, guys? I'm just now realizing I don't think I did. Yeah, usually I would actually tone, but I can see I did put a toner. I put it at the end. Well, that's a little late. I don't even know how I'm going to tone last, but we'll talk about it last. I'm going to go ahead and this is the toner. I should have used it first, guys. So we'll talk about it last, and I'll decide if I want to use it. But anyway, now the next thing that we have up is another red light device, but this one's specifically designed for your face. And it's not just red light. Watch this. It's green light and blue light. So you can get help with acne. That's right. I think it's the green one helps with acne. Or the green one might be the one that gives you the glow, and the blue one helps with acne. So I do the red and I do the blue or the green. Whichever one gives me a glow, guys. And then you have like 5 different intensities for these. And again, most of the time I am doing the red light. This also has vibration on it. And then once it touches your face, that's when it actually starts to vibrate. You guys hear it? See, and then it shuts off. And then I just use it like I would a gua sha to kind of massage my face, but also get that red light therapy directly on my face. And as we mentioned when I talked about the red light therapy bell and lamp, this is great for anti-aging, but consistency is key. Because I know what a lot of people are thinking. Well, I've tried red light. It didn't do anything for me, but you probably only used it maybe a week, maybe a few days a week for a couple months. It's got to be consistent every day. And I know that stinks because I have the ADHDs, guys, and I am not consistent with a lot of things. So I try to make my red light therapies like my spa time. And if I can convince myself that I deserve and need spa time every day, then I'm consistent. And I do, and so do you. I'm not saying you necessarily have to have all the things that I use on my spa time, but I definitely think you need a little bit of you time every day, even if it's only 10 minutes in the day that you give yourself a massage, facial, or something for you. We should all be doing that, guys. And then we're going to be a lot happier. And when we're happier, we're also nicer and kinder when we are out around other people. You know what I mean? So that is one of my many reasons for suggesting this. And you see, I just kind of go over, and you do want to make sure that before you use this, that you do use some kind of skincare that helps it glide. I do go down my neck, and you can see this one really just conforms to your skin because it's got that nice ergonomic design. I even get my nose. I think it even came with like sunglasses so you're not getting it on your eyes. I go over my lips. I'll try to get them a lot because I got like wrinkles right in here. And then down my neck. And it's, I'll even go on my shoulders, especially if I'm extra tense because it's like a massage. This also has a little bit of heat coming out. So you're getting like all kinds of different therapies in one, guys. And one a little handy dandy, easy to travel with device. So if you're traveling, you don't want to miss your daily red light, you can take that one because this one will definitely be a little bit harder to get on the plane. Maybe not the belt. The belt is super easy to get on the plane. So if you needed it for your leg or hip or something, that one's going to get on there just fine. But my lamp, where I have it sitting in my face, not convenient to pack. This is. And again, it's like my daily massage for my face, guys. Okay, now we have some new favorites of mine. Not super new, but newer, at least newer since last time I did a skincare live stream. And that is NAD and peptide skincare. We talked about NAD orally, but now we have NAD in my skincare. NAD and peptides. Now, I will be fully upfront and honest. The research hasn't proven so far that topically NAD does a lot, but or even peptides. But I'm going to keep using them, guys, because regardless, I love this one right here. This is like a vegan mucin, so it still has all the benefits of the mucin. I am still getting anti-aging, deep hydration, and I get a youthful glow when I use these. And I've been using these for like 6 to 8 months pretty consistently because I like how my skin looks before my makeup. I do these ones actually in the morning before my makeup. And you can see vegan mucin, guys. And these are just I don't know. I can't even tell you how much I've been loving these. They're just part of my daily routine now. So again, you just put this on like you would any mucin, and you can see we're really going to get like that glass skin from these. A nice glow. So I'll be going to bed tonight with no makeup but glowing skin. You know what I mean? I'm still going to have a nice youthful appearance just from all of these fun skincare finds. Now we're going to go in with this one right here, which is the serum. And this is again NAD peptide boosting. And again, I just love how hydrating it is, how glowy it is, and that they are targeting mature skin. Because again, a lot of skincare, especially the Korean skincare, doesn't really focus on mature skin. Like a lot of the stuff they come out with is great on mature skin, but they don't talk about it. It's like we're just forgotten about. You know what I mean? And we could be some of the biggest consumers. If I could just sit down with some of the biggest skincare brands, I would tell them that. At least the skincare brands that don't focus on mature skin. Obviously, some of them do, but I just find most of them focus on like acne and calming, which I guess for the younger people, that's what you need. But us mature people, we still need calming sometimes, but definitely not acne because a lot of the acne stuff dries us out. And I'm telling you, that could be a gold mine because at 50, we are more stable and we typically make more money. And when it comes to anti-aging and stuff like that, we would throw all our money at it if it worked and we believed in it. So they really need it to, market, some stuff at the anti-aging. Maybe not make it like a fad, not make it a gimmick. You make it like really work and market it towards like my generation, my age group. And I'm telling you, one of these skincares could take off like this one right here. And again, I seem to be the only person talking about this one. I don't see any other of your over 40 influencers talking about it, and definitely haven't seen any young ones. And I don't know why, because not only do I love how it works, these are in nice heavy duty glass bottles. These are like high end skincares. Like, I don't know why I'd be the only one talking about it and be this excited about it. I've even got a YouTube planned for these because that's how much I like them. They're not they're not paying me to promote them or anything. So this is all just me. Okay, guys, and now we're on to another anti-aging. Because speaking of luxurious anti-aging skincare, this here is like something you would spend $100 to $200 on type of cream. It is so creamy, so smooth, so hydrating, and it is also in a nice glass bottle, guys. Everything about it just reminds me of like a high-end face cream. Only this one's anti-aging. Let me see if I can see what we've got. Polypeptide tightening for your anti-wrinkles. And I put this one on again somewhere in the middle of my skincare after the serums are on. It has a nice, fresh scent to it too, which again reminds me of like a high-end luxury brand. And yes, I have used a lot of high-end luxury brands, guys. I honestly just find that the ones that don't, make you have to take out a mortgage on your house tend to work the same and save you a lot of money because I don't think any anti-aging that I know of have copyrights to anything, so you can or patents to it. So whatever may be sold for $200, I can guarantee you can find those ingredients in something for like $20 to $40 at least. Which I actually had a point. Now I forgot what point I was going to make. But yeah, so you don't have to usually. I can't think unless it was a prescription like tretinoin, retinol. The prescription one is now over the counter, so that one was there for a while, a little bit harder to find, but it still didn't even come out in luxury brands. It came out in more of like your pharmacy brands. And now I have it here. We'll be talking about it. But that one there was a little bit hard. And that, again, it was prescription. So that is definitely going to be the most effective anti-aging face stuff, which we'll get to that. We're talking about all these other ones first because these ones here have always been over the counter. And then what we have now is this. I've been loving this set. And I actually use three together, but I usually use the third one in the morning, so I didn't put it in there. But this is Dr. Meloxin Calcium Bonding Serum. We've got Rebornic in it, 10,000 ppms to plump the face. These two together, I mean, it's going to be instant results. You'll see. But they have like a really nice calcium complex in them that helps firm and tighten. And I just put these on just like this. And I have some like your instant firmers from like Peter Thomas Roth. And those ones, sometimes get a little flaky, don't go well with makeup. These ones right here go well with anything. And again, it's pretty instant. You're going to see like how much better my under eye circles are going to look after I use these two. And again, these are typically what I use in the morning because my skin always looks tighter, firmer after using these. And then put that under my eye. And look, you guys see like the lift that it's already given. And then I go in with this one right here, which is the cream. And this one has your Rebornic, and this has a ceramide and EGF. So you got your skin bonding, maintain a balanced, resilient, youthful glow. Take a little bit of that, put that on here. And again, I try to focus where I have wrinkles, like around my lips, under my eyes, my forehead, down my neck. Because yes, I age on my neck. And a lot of people don't talk about that. I will, because I don't want my turkey neck to get any worse. And I definitely don't want to have a neck like the president. So I can just keep using him as an example because his lack of care for his body is showing now that he's just turned 80, with the really deeply sagging neck. We have the deep, fine lines, open, big pores, which that's one thing I thought got better with age. My pores actually look a lot better now that I am older, but I don't know, his are humongous. And then putting that bronzer on there just really highlights those open. They look oily. You can just tell that body's not been well cared for, that he's not treated it like the temple it should have been. So now, guys, let's get into some more anti-aging so that we don't look like that when we're 80. Well, actually, when I'm 80, I'm probably not going to care if I look like that either. But here we have more PDRN, guys. We have the volume filling, where you can get like a targeted treatment right here to plump with the PDRN. I have been loving this. It didn't have any. I'm checking to see if it had anything else in it because I thought it wasn't just PDRN. Let's turn that down so it won't keep popping up on me. Okay. So peptide retinol, that's what I thought. For your anti-aging, and this is also not just for your face, but your neck. Karen, what are you up to? I haven't heard you say anything for a minute. Right? We may be having a delivery, guys. So this one here is a really cool applicator right here for targeted application. We're going to put this, again, where I have wrinkles down there in my lines, just like so, down here, around my lips, just like so, and then up here around my neck, because this is good for your neck. And this, again, is going to help plump, help with cell turnover with that retinol in there, and again, just help firm you up and give you a more youthful. So let's see how we're doing now. Look at that. And guys, not every night am I using every single one of these. Like I said, the Dr. Malaxin ones I use in the morning. So if you're thinking, wow, you're getting a lot of skincare on there. Yeah, that's so that you guys can see all my favorites. Pick and choose which ones you like. Maybe you already have some. There's just another one you need to add to. And like for the retinol ones that I have coming up, I only use those a few times a week. I don't use those ones every day. Although the one says you can, I don't. I still use it, which I haven't had any over drying from it, I have to say. That's supposed to be what it promotes. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, now, this next one, I am probably not honestly going to do all of it because I already have a lot of skincare on my face, but I am going to show it to you because for the price, this is definitely a great starter anti-aging kit because you get a whole bunch in here. And yes, even the red light. So if obviously can't get everything that I'm showing you tonight, this is a great starter one. Let's see, what is it? Hold on, I keep moving it. It's on sale for 26% off, guys, and it is $34.19. And wait till you see. Hold on, got to get in here again. This keeps closing me out. Oh, here we go. Did you see everything that's in here? I couldn't even believe it. When it came, I really thought that it had to be like $100-$200 set. And then when I looked, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I don't like to actually do a lot of research on stuff before so that I give my own true opinion, like how I think about it, how I feel about it, at least when it comes to skincare. I mean, I want to check what it says here to see the ingredients, but I'm not going to see what other people think. I'm probably not going to check the price. And then I'll guess, like, oh, how much do I think this will be? I might not do it on camera, but I'll be like, oh, so I wonder how much this would be. And then I guess this one at like at least $100 because for one, you get, what is that? 4 things in here. I think it's actually, this one has 5 in there. I think I only have 4. Let me see what it says. So we got the neck massager, the face cream, eye patches, which we may do some. Well, I'll show you definitely some of this. So we have a neck mask treatment, guys, right here. Super nice. I guess I could be doing that right now. Anti-aging neck mask at that, guys. Let's see, what all do we have? Let me see what all I have left in here to do, because then I can. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do my retinols and stuff. I shouldn't have put that Peter Thomas Roth so early on because I'm not actually going to be putting that one on. Okay, so let's go ahead because even with the retinol, I could put that underneath some of these. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the neck mask right here, guys, which has peptides. This is a peptide affirming neck mask. And while it's sitting on my neck, we can go on to other things. But again, you just put this on. I think it stays on for like 15-20 minutes. And it's not something you have to do every single day, guys. This could be more like a weekly treatment. There's what it looks like. And it gave me a great idea for a necklace. I would like to make a necklace like this. Obviously, it doesn't have to have all the cream on it right here. But I would like a metallic, like a cloth even. It could fit to you necklace. You know what I mean? So we just put that on, guys. Let that sit. Whenever I take that off, I'll go in with my neck cream massager thing right there that I have. You guys are going to love it. And then we have the eye patches, which I'll use in a minute because we also have this face cream right here, or eye cream. This is an eye cream with red light in it. That's what I was telling you, and I could not believe the price of this. I know, Karen, that is so affordable. Wait till you see it. Okay, first, let's get some cream on. You just open it like so. And get some of this little cream out. Just a slight scent to it. Not a bad one. And then take some of that cream, guys. Massage that around my eye. Be pretty generous with it because we're going to be using a red light on it. So go ahead. I put eye creams around my lips as well. Okay. And we have some more here. Put it up here for my neck because this neck thing is always falling off on me. I don't know how to get the neck because I move so much. It's hard to get this stuff to stay on me, guys. So kind of give it a little bit of a stretch there ahead. Okay, now we're going to put this lid back on here, guys. And watch this. Boom. There's our little massaging red light. It's attached to the cream and it activates when you touch it. There we go. See? And then you could just use this just around your eyes. I use it around my lips as well because I also have wrinkles there. So you can see this is just a really great starter pack, guys. I mean, literally, and not even just starter pack because I use this. Just a great affordable skincare, anti-aging skincare set, guys. So this is just how you use that one. And of course, you do want to definitely use it longer than I just did, guys. Consistently and longer. I think it's like 1 minute per area is what they recommend for the red light on your face. And then we have these really cool eye patches right here, guys. Wait till you see these because they cover the entire eye. You guys are not going to believe this. Look at that. I mean, you cannot beat that. And I don't know if these are going to be on sale for Prime because they're already on sale now. I was going to say, I can't imagine that the price will be any lower. Because what did I tell you? $35? And look at that. Oh, I know I'm in love. There hasn't been one thing about this set that I just haven't absolutely loved. And then here is the neck cream with the neck roller. So you see, you can actually get, like, again, a little massage as you're actually doing anti-aging. And this one you can do every day. Do the neck wrap like once a week. I just love it. I mean, I cannot believe how affordable that set is. I'm not even exaggerating, guys. Okay, next thing I have up, I told you this does not want to stay up on me, though, is Peter Thomas Roth. Here it is. Peter Thomas Roth peptide patches for, I guess you could say, instant lift. Because you put these on before bed or 2 hours before you're going to do your makeup or whatever. And it helps tighten everything up, helps with those wrinkles. No, it doesn't leave like a flaky layer or anything like that. I mean, you can put your makeup directly on over it. And then I'm not going to be putting these ones on. As you can see, these ones are one of the more expensive items I have. So I save these for special events, guys, because I've only got a couple left. But you have the eye patches right here, and then you have the face patches right here. Like I have two left. And they both come in the same box, just an FYI, because when I first got them, I did not know that, and I could not figure out where my eye patches were. I thought I had lost my mind because I just didn't even check to look in the same box. So, just an FYI, guys. So, I thought I would include that because, again, it's got the peptides in them. Those are really great if you are going somewhere and you want a quick, instant lift. Boom. Those are, oh, I'm going to take this off in a minute. I'm moving too much. Those are going to be it. Now, we are on to some retinol. So, let's go ahead and take all the patches off. Put those right there. Blend this all in. So now my neck is all anti-aged. Get that eye cream in a little bit more. And actually for the retinol that we're using, they actually do suggest that you can actually mix it with a lotion or put it on over your lotion, especially to start so that you don't have too much drying or anything out when you're starting this, because this is like your retinol that used to be prescription. I think this one is 0.5%. So this, of course, is going to be one of the most effective anti-aging products that you can get on the market, over the counter, guys. And I love it. And it's affordable. Comes in this nice pump bottle. So I just, again, pump some into my hand. If you're just starting this one, I suggest, even though this is for sensitive skin, I still suggest once a week for a couple weeks, and then work yourself up to twice a week for a couple weeks, and so forth. And if you want to do it every day, you can. I still don't do it every day, guys, and I've worked myself up. I usually do it 3-4 times a week, and this is how I do it. I usually won't have as many lotions on there, and I go down my neck with it, but I will put it on after a lotion. We probably shouldn't be putting that other one right on top of it, but we are going to today. Anyway, and I put it again down my neck. And of course, this is definitely going to be one of the best anti-aging products. Again, you can buy it over the counter, and consistency is key. You know, this isn't an instant one, but it is going to be pretty much better than anything else you can get out there. But it can be a little bit dry. That's why that one's for sensitive skin. Now we're on to another one, which is pretty much like that one, only I think this one is actually 0.1%. You could probably get them a little bit. Yeah, you can get it a little bit stronger, but I've got the 0.1. This is a starter one. So if you want to start with this one, work up getting used to this one, and then move to the other one, the reversal. You could do that. Or if you work your way up to this one, you could do that one every day. Maybe the other one a couple times a week. It's just kind of how I do it, I guess. I kind of use the 1% one on the days that I don't use the 5% one, I guess. I just forgot. And I usually do not use them together. There's just no point. You know, you just don't, that one is a little bit weaker. I don't think you're going to get too much by adding them together, for sure, especially with all the lotion I just had on. It's probably not going to hurt, but it's still not recommended, guys. But I wanted to give you guys options down there as to what you want to use on your face. Again, because I'm not recommending that you grab everything down there that I have. That is for sure. Kind of pick and choose what you'd like to start with and see what works best for your skin. Again, I'm usually not using all of these every single night together. Now, one I do use almost every night is this one, because this one has got, again, your PDRN in it, and it's got the retinol. Not like your 0.1% one, but your over-the-counter one. So this one's not going to have like the irritation or anything. So you can use this every single day. I actually usually use this one in the morning. But again, it kind of helps give my skin a glow. not just anti-aging, because it's got that PDRN in it, and it's lightweight. So it's just a really great starter for my anti-aging. Usually I'm not using it as a last step, guys. Some of these things are a little bit out of order of how I do them, just because I wanted to make sure I got everything in there for you guys to see and learn about, because you can at least learn what all these different ones do, and if you even need that. Because like the Peter Thomas Roth, maybe you don't have a lot of wrinkles yet. Maybe you are one fine 50-year-old and you don't really need that one yet, but you want to get on top of it for more prevention. That's when I would recommend like one retinol, maybe even the starter kit that I showed. But, just whatever's going to work for you guys. And then the last thing I had in there, which should have been the first to my skincare, so now I'm definitely not going to use it last and take off everything that I just put on. But we have the Medicube PDRN toner. That would have been a great toner to start, because one, it kind of helps calm, it helps plump, it tones, gets my skin ready for all the skincare that I just did. And of course, got the PDRN, so it's anti-aging in that way. And again, I would have used one of my face towels to get it off, guys. I put it in there because I wanted to use it. And that is the last thing I have, guys. So I will be ending this live. I'm probably going to go live immediately again after this, just to test out my live streaming software. So I'm not going to be live long on that. And then I will be live again Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, guys, for Prime Week, hopefully. Again, I have not been able to have a successful live stream on Prime Day in years, because I haven't had the internet. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I will see you guys later. Woo!